Are live in the garage, setting this phone up on my tripod here. There you go. We are live from the garage. I don't know, see how this works. I'm taking this gas tank down to do some Evo Energy. I'm actually gonna make the lines really nice and make it where I do everything really nicely. The second tank and everything. So I'm gonna drop the initial tank we built. Don't have the second tank built yet, but so far just dropping the tank and done all kinds of things already. You've got gears and lockers in this thing, so you've got a bunch of little things taken care of, and we're getting close to ready for Moab here. So just need to drop the gas tank and drop the whole front suspension apart, and we're ready to go. But yeah, new black neck shocks on the back. I'm pretty stoked about that. Skyjacker, oh my gosh, guys, the Skyjacker shocks ride so stinking good. So if you are thinking about it, do it. All right, I'm just gonna be live. Anybody? What's up, Maddie? Yeah, I'm just gonna be live. I will look at this phone every once in a while. My friends Grace and Camo are around. They might show up. We don't really know. And wow, there's a little donate thing in the corner. I guess you can donate to help my stupidness too. Anyway, I'm gonna get my transmission jack out because that makes it easier to do the gas tank. Alrighty. And yeah, you can watch me struggle with the gas tank. I already have the fill disconnected. I'll just talk about the same time. I need a light. I already have the fill disconnected. Got the back ones loose. And now I need to set the jack up. Pull the front bolts. And bring her down. Pull this thing all the way out of here for the first time in a long time. Okay. That's about the height this thing goes. Where am I going? Alright. I'm going the right way. Alright. Here we go. Now I'm going to drop it on my face. Live on YouTube. And, yeah. Under here, these are still the factory bolts. Like it just disappeared. Can't have that. Alright. That is the front of it. Now come loose. I should just be able to take off my hand now. Yeah, my finger doesn't quite fit through there. Close enough. Got some spacers in there. I didn't like quite how much it was squishing the tank when I first put it together. So, spaced it down a quarter inch. And let's see. Still inside. casting skid plate that I have made smaller and like shorter and everything, so that it fits this little tank that we built. The biggest thing to remember on this particular bolt over here is that there are 2 grounds for the rear tail lights that go to this bolt, and every time I take it off, I have to remember to put them on, because sometimes I don't, and it's not that exciting to not have tail lights. Okay, now I've got these 4 bolts. It's very similar to a factory excursion, except for the bolts are over here to the back. With this little tank on it. And then, let's see, get it on reverse. See if we can make this thing slow enough. Up. Not very much gas in it. Ran it really low. That's the most exciting part about taking the gas tank up. That happens like every time. Alright. There we go. So, we've got some plugs to this one. And some So here's what I got going so far. I've just got some clamps that are holding on to the top of the pump. Let's see, we got some other people on here. No. The dent was there when I bought it. I can't even do anything about it. It's like it's supposed to be curved. And a good body guy would do it, but next time I'm on the trail, I'll just put another dent in. Doesn't matter, it's not worth the time. Not for this one. This one is not pretty. And if it was pretty, I'd feel bad. So, I don't want to make it pretty. I want to feel good. Alright. Got my inlet line. funny, I put clamps on here because it's easier than my quick connects. But I didn't even know that there was a thing set up, or a setup like I'm about to put on here. I'm so excited about this Evil Energy setup. I think it's going to work super nice for this. And there's put the fuel back in the tank. Everybody. Yeah, that was fuel. It's pretty everywhere. Put the fuel line straight back in the tank. We're refilling ourselves. That's all coming out of the line. So, I need a smaller one for this. So I use an XL7 fuel pump and setup, and so it still has the clips for the quick connects and everything, and I just put rubber hoses clamped to it. And luckily, about this, I think they just clamp on. That's worked just fine. But rubber hoses on fuel kind of wear out, premature. So I have decided, well, mostly I'm doing this because Evil Energy cares enough about what I'm doing that they decided to send me a kit. And the kit's freaking sick. So, you send me cool stuff, I'm gonna put it on the truck. So, yeah, that's what's happening. So right now, Maddie, I am putting new fuel lines on. So, like as I was kind of explaining, I've got to do two things with this tank down today. I've got to have the right socket in my hand, not on the wrench. I've got to set it up to where I can put my second tank in, because I'm hoping to build the second tank before I go to Moab. I don't know if that's going to happen, but it's hope. And even if not, I have a buddy in Salt Lake who's a welder, and if I get it close, I can bring it to him, and he can finish it for me, and then I can just drop it in, essentially. So I got to plumb everything to do that. This tank has 2 extra ports on it that I'm going to use to plumb the second tank. And I also need, here's what I need to do, is fix the evap. I finally got this tank sealed well enough. Like last time I went to Utah, it was literally blowing fuel fumes into my face every time I tried to fill the tank. And that's because I didn't put an evap on it. I got rid of all the evap setup on this truck. So I need to put a evap type vent on this fuel tank, which is great, except that currently it, I don't know how to say this, it's funny. The only piece that I don't have in this whole puzzle is the piece that I need to put this thing back in there that I really need, and so I unfortunately not going to be able to put it back. But I'm going to have all of these fuel lines fixed. Since I'm in here, I'm going to fix all the fuel lines. I'm going to plumb a second one so I can just put it in for the transfer tank. And the other tank is just going to be a transfer tank. It's not going to be a tank that the truck will run on. It's just going to be a tank that I can flip a switch, fill this tank back up with, and then keep going. So that's kind of what I'm doing. And like I said, I've never been live doing something like this, so I'm just gonna see what it goes. I'm checking the phone a little bit, so put your questions on there and stuff. I'll answer them. And yeah, so I'm gonna show. Let's see what I'm gonna do here. Start taking. I gotta take a lot of hard lines out of here, so I'm gonna start doing that. So my hope is, with this new Evil Energy stuff, I can go from the tank past the filter, which is awesome. And I can make the filter really easy to change. Let me show you this stuff. Okay. Fuel injector clamps. Check on here. Yeah, evap systems suck. Luckily, the evap on this doesn't have any, like, there's no check engine light or anything. So everything that was under the hood is just gone. And then I didn't realize that I didn't realize the evap actually ran into the intake too. And so I ran around with it unplugged for a long time. So it was just sucking air, which isn't great. And dust, because this truck never sees any dirt. And so I finally plugged that, but now I need to go back in there, pull that plug out, put that back in, and I got rid of my evap canister, which is annoying. I thought I had kept it, but I just went through the whole garage and I have no idea where it would be. So that's what I'm doing, yeah. Let me show you this though. This thing is cool. Okay, so if you've ever used one of these quick connects, make sure this is in there, yeah. So like this kind of quick connect is on the tube. So this is what Evil Energy does to fix this. This thing unscrews, this goes over this and pops in there, which is why I want to go all the way to the filter, because then I can change my fuel filter in like 30 seconds instead of fussing with those stupid quick connects that are on fuel. They suck. They absolutely suck. So what I'm going to do is put this piece here into the end that is going into the motor. So this will be the end, and then this side will go on this side will go on the filter. I don't know, one of these things. I have stuff coming. The right thing's coming. And then then the filter will go, and then so this whole setup right here is from the filter backwards, and then we have hose that goes in there. It's got a cool little clamp and everything, and should be sweet. I don't really know. Maybe I'm gonna set one of those up yet. Need to play with this. Need to think here. Yeah, so essentially, we'll just take out. Let's see a little bit. How many ports does that Frontier one have? Because I just need one with. I'm just gonna run a universal one now. So if you really have one, I mean, if you do have an extra that you don't want, never gonna say no. Send me an email with what you got, and I'll look and see if it might work, because I haven't bought one yet. So yeah, this thing goes on here. This is gonna be my inlet. Oh, that's not the right size. Okay, well, it's not that size. Is it quarter? This one's quarter. But this one is even smaller. Okay, so that fits for this. Yeah, so this is going to be all trial and error things. Just screws in, and then that changes it to where now I can just put this line on here really easily with the thing. So I thought I had all the right stuff. Obviously, this is going to be a lot of trial and error stuff. I need to figure out what size this thing is, and I need to order more of those. So I've got to. I don't know if I could stay live and go on Amazon here. Original fuel lines to get on the thing. Well, I might need to go off alive here, because I need to order parts. is these like clamp things that came with this, only the one works, which is great because I thought it was all this 3/16 one, and it's not. So I need to find the next type. So anyway, I'm gonna go off of live here for a little bit. I might be back in a little bit if that's all right. And then I will come back. All right, man. I'll see you in a little bit.